Yeah, U3, live from the underground.
Yo, it's your girl DJ Baby Blue Diamond, and you tune in to U3 Underground Unsigned and Unknown. And we have a guest that is not new to U3. He's been on U3 a couple of times. He is one of our favorites from Florida. Darryl D, what it do? What it do?
What it is, you already know, something slight. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing on aisle
Now,
17.
for those of you who have not noticed something a little different about Darryl, he got the grill in the mouth this time, showing out the grill. What it do? So, what sparked you to get the grill?
Finesto Mafia, that's part of the family thing that me and my cousin, we started at around about GMSC, around about the same year Finesto Mafia was born. Me and him, we like the OGs, we created it, and we just started putting like family members that's, on that right there. And that's how we do it, you know what I'm saying? It's the Mafia, family way.
So, is that like a
All of us
music?
got,
Is it a music group, a record label? What exactly is it?
no, no, it's a family thing. It's a family thing that
Okay.
yeah, and we're gonna have merch too, cause my cousin, he a clothing designer. So he got his own clothing line out right now called Love Is Pain. He got that out right now. And then Finesse though gonna be the next brand. And I'm working on some merchandise right now as we speak.
Okay.
Yes, Lord.
Love is pain. We definitely gonna check that out. Now, since the last time you've been on U3, you've been working a lot, dropping a lot of singles, and then you have an album coming up. How do you determine when you drop projects? I noticed earlier before we started the interview, you told us how you drop stuff on your birthday and how you drop stuff on other people's birthday. How do you decide when you need to drop a project or when you should drop a project or a single?
Most of my projects just be most of the time it's like when I have too much music and I don't feel like putting out single after single after single. I just make it a project. I come up with new songs every day, and now that I got my own studio, like I'm really gonna be dropping now, like crazy. But either that or on special occasion like my birthday or my brother's birthday, God bless the dead, done. On his birthday, I make sure I drop a tape, and on my birthday, I drop a tape every year. So I'm trying to make that a thing to where like all my fans they'll know like around about this time of year, like he gonna have something coming out.
Okay. Now you mentioned you have your own studio. Is that because of COVID started? Is that when you got your own studio?
No, I've been said I was gonna do it, but life happens. I had a lot
Yeah,
going on last time. Ended up going to jail behind it. But I always said I wanted to have my own studio because how I come up with my music. Like
yeah,
when I come up with a track, if I don't record it, then say I book a session a week later, it don't sound the same no more.
yeah.
And then 9 times out of 10, I've been came up with something else, and I don't want to record that no more. So I end up recording whatever fresh, and then that song just get put behind.
That makes sense.
So
How is it recording
yeah,
yourself
so
now
now
that you have a studio? Is it harder, easier? What have you learned since recording yourself?
I've been recording myself. Like all the singles, I use this app on my phone. That back when I had an Android.
Yeah,
I was using BandLab. I was using BandLab, and each time I went to the studio when I was in Georgia, when I was paying my homeboy Moot Dude and Aunt B, that who were doing all my recordings. Me, I was like, hell, if I'm paying for it, I might as well learn something. So then one day I don't have to pay for it. I
yeah.
just get my own shit and do it myself, save more money, right? So yeah,
Do you
so I learned a lot. Yeah.
oh you did okay, so what's one thing that you really learned that you took in?
Uh, if I don't know anything, I go figure it out. Like I didn't know how to mix on GarageBand because most of them like use Pro Tools, all that.
Yeah.
So when I got my MacBook, my homeboy Chef, he got Pro Tools, so he got a Mac. So I'm like, cause both of us got Macs, shit, you can just give it to me and it'll work. Like right now I got Pro Tools on here, but can't use it cause, you know, Apple, they so technical about like swapping programs or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you have to do it like you have to buy it out the store on here. So I couldn't just get it from them. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna use what I got and just make the best of it.
Now you have a new project coming out soon called High P Post. What does that title mean to you?
Yes, Lord. Happy Post, that's, you know what I'm saying, that want to play on his A game. And I feel like, you know, this year I done stepped it up on my A game. High P's. Yes, Lord.
What can we expect from this album that we're not going to get from any of your other projects?
A different side of me. You know, most of the stuff I was making before this, like, you know, most of my stuff is like life. Like, I go through life and then I record it.
Yeah.
So right now, life has been quite delightful. So right now, that's why you hear a different side of me. You see a different side of me. Like life brighter right now, and I just went back to where, you know, I was a little young P back in the day. So I'm like, I could talk about that because, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
that's in me. And I feel like right now, the way the game is in society, like Meg Thee Stallion and all them, how they making music, you know what I'm saying? Right now, that was
Yeah.
females, you know, selling, you know what I'm saying, selling what they selling and doing what they do, moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you know, us as rappers, we talking about killing each other, making money and all that. Ain't too many, like, especially down this way on a player wave, you know what I'm saying? On some smooth, laid back, you know what I'm saying, cooling type stuff. So I was like, well, I'm gonna take that route.
So are you going to be talking about your little man parts too and how you slanging and all that? Or nah, you ain't going that deep.
Most of it, most of it just game on like conversations me and my
Yeah.
partners have. Like most of our conversations turn into like tracks, like standards and morals.
Yeah.
That's a real life track. Like you feel me? Like I was late night on Snapchat in my crib. You know, just got the crib, furnished it out. I'm like, you know, I gotta get a little sheen ding or something, but you know, they be working these hours, so I don't really have time to, you know what I'm saying, talk to females like that. So I be busy. So one night, you know what I'm saying, I'm racked up quite straight. I'm like, shit. Out of nowhere in my snap, like it was like two little bad little Spanish ones. They were like, shit, 150 for both. I was like, I could spare it. But then, you know what I'm saying, me and my partners, you know, we got standards and morals right now. Like, we can't do that. That's against the code. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You don't pay for the cat. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the codes right there. So I was like, damn. Now all I damn near fucked up my morals. Cause all, you know, a nigga almost did. You know what I'm saying? We got standards and morals over here. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't wait till your project comes out. Any features we need to look out for? Or is it all you?
On the project, on the one that's gonna be on iTunes, it's gonna be everywhere. On that one, I'm not putting any features because of it's like with DistroKid, you have to distribute a certain percent, and then I have my artists like that I know, like family people that do music and everything. Like if I send you a track, like you know they got life going on too, so it's not guaranteed to get done before you know what I'm saying, need the deadline to be.
Yeah.
So I ain't want to apply a lot of pressure on people. So I like I'm gonna do this album and then the deluxe version. I'm gonna have features on there because I got more time to get in touch with people, and then not a due date on it. So it'll just come out whenever it does. But that one gonna have a lot of features.
Okay. Well, like I said, I can't wait for that to come out. I know it's going to be a dope project, the High P Post. So make sure y'all check that out when
Yes,
it does come out. You do not want to miss it. Now, being from Florida, do people ever expect you to have a certain sound?
somewhat
Like, do they
because
expect you to
like
always
my
have like
cut
that club sound? Because people in Florida like the
that
club and all that.
that and that you know twerk shit and stripper shit, and I'm like, man, eh. But I always been like that. Like, you go right, I'm going left. Like, I don't follow what everybody else doing. I do me.
Yeah. So are you gonna
Yeah.
eventually come out with some church songs or some club songs, or are you leaving that for somebody else? That's not your lane right now.
I'll leave that for somebody else. Like, cause it's too common.
Yeah.
It's too common. It's Uncle Luke, like, that's just a Florida thing. Like, nigga feel like, oh, you gotta have this twerk, you gotta have a twerk song to blow up. But me, I'm past like being hood famous. You know what I'm saying? Or Florida famous. Like, if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I just, you know what I'm saying? My mind's somewhere else with my music. Like, I don't trip or worry about what other people got going on.
Who are some upcoming Florida artists that you should put us on that we should look out for? Your top three.
Shit. Top three, who I'm fucking with my cousin Dre. He got a project coming out. Money Forever Dre. Yeah, he tight work. My nigga OG3, I just met. That nigga, like, I was telling you about him earlier, like, bruh, fire. You know what I'm saying? Bro, he got some shit coming out. And shit, my cousin Spoon, you know what I'm saying? Cuz get on his A game. Like, cuz gonna change the wave. Like, he gonna bring that heights, you know, mentality, that vibe. And my little cuz AG just got out of prison. He doing his shit. You know what I'm saying? But them right there, yeah, that's who I'm fucking with. Oh,
Okay.
and Free Vid Blight, my cousin. When he get out, I know he coming with that pressure. So yeah.
Well, make sure we're gonna drop some links or some names or some Instagram names of the artists he mentioned. So make sure you go ahead and check out their music as well as Darryl D's music. Now we all know you as Darryl D. That's your artist name. What made you not want to come up with a clever name like most of these artists? What made you want to
I
use?
did. I actually did when I first started out.
Okay, what was it?
I went from I done had like three, four different names. I started out with 'cause, you know, I got music on MySpace when I was like 15. So back then I was Deezy, and then I went from Deezy to Pretty Boy Aero, and from Pretty Boy Aero, Young Bengal. Then after Young Bengal, like during the space gap between all of that, I started finding myself, and I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just stick with my childhood nickname. So when people like hear my name, they know who I am.
Yeah.
Like when I came up with them names, they're like, who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Until they see me. But everybody, like when they hear Darryl D or either Dog or Dawkins, like I don't turn that to like now. Like when you hear that, you know that's me.
Yeah. Okay.
You know I do that every track down there. That and GMSC.
Okay. GSMC. Okay. Okay. And I like that your name is Darryl D because it's different and you don't have to worry about being like everybody else with all these little nicknames. You got your name. So no one can take it because it's
Yeah,
your name. Okay.
yeah. That been my nickname since middle school.
I like that since middle school. That's what's up. Okay,
Yeah.
Dell D since middle school. Get it, get it. Man, I like that we have seen you grown so much from when you started up to now. We've seen your music progress and all that good stuff. Now, earlier you mentioned that you were locked up for a little bit because life happens. Were you writing when you got locked up?
Yeah, that's how I met my homeboy on Cell Block on H Block. My nigga Will Flim, he from the not Decatur, Georgia. I don't want to get it wrong. He from Georgia. He
Okay.
by Atlanta. I met him while I was locked up, and we made a plan. Like when we get out, like that's why he be featured on most of my songs. But he gonna be on this one. Come think about it, he is gonna be on the album. I got one feature on the album. He gonna
Okay.
be on there.
Okay. So what's
Oh
the
damn, I
one
forgot to
thing
mention.
that you learned being locked up that you want to like tell the younger cats that's in the game? Because a lot of the rappers, they like to showcase the street life of it instead of just the music life of the music industry. So what's something you want to tell the younger people getting into the music game and about being locked up?
Shit, just being locked up, period. Like that shit ain't cool. Like when I was growing up, it was different. Like the OGs on the block, like my brother, Uncle Dog, you know, a lot of them like they don't went to prison, but they always told her like, don't be like us, go to school, like do something with yourself. Like they ain't glorified street shit. And
Yeah.
we growed up like in Gordonville, like we growed up right there, like all that right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So they were like, don't glorify this, don't do this. I ain't get it then, but the older I got, I see that, you know what I'm saying? Going to jail, going to prison and shit, it fuck you up in the long run.
Yeah.
Can't get a house because, you know what I'm saying, you can't live certain places because you got these charges and shit, because you know they're going to run your background. So that's why most dudes, like, that, you know, live like that and shit, most of them stay with females because they can't go get their own place. So now the rest of your, you know what I'm saying, not the rest of your life, because you can go get it a sponge, but you're going to get that one time.
Yeah.
So it's like, but it's a hurdle in the way from keeping you from bossing yourself up. So that's what I learned from it. And if I could tell a bit anything, whether they're young or old, like I don't glorify that shit like at all because you can't grow as a man. You know what I'm saying? You'll always be a little boy, damn near, because you can't never have your own.
Exactly. Make sure you listen to him. Young cat trying to get into the music industry. That street life, that jail life is no joke. So don't do it. Don't do it, man. So before you releasing this album, you had a mixtape called From the Heart, and then you
Yeah.
have one before that called Overtime. How do you come up with these titles for your albums and your mixtapes? Where do they come from?
Well, grind over matter is the series that started out with first quarter. That was like before I met you, and then I had second quarter. Around by third quarter, I think we kind of just now met, and then fourth quarter came out on my birthday, and then overtime came out on my birthday. So I had a lead of series. I had an idea I wanted to have series kind of like Gucci, and then you know how you had Will Chamberlain 1, 2, 3, and
Yeah,
all that. So I was like that. I was like, yeah, that's gonna be a good idea. Did that, and then after that, it like certain each tape now is more like it matches one of the songs that's on it.
yeah,
Like From the Heart had 28 on it. Where I talk about my life when I was going from like younger to 28, like all the stuff I've been through, and all that came from the heart. And then I had another one called From the Heart. So that's how, the whole theme of that be whatever the title is. It's a theme. So
yeah.
that's why High P post. That's why I say like I'm on my A game this year. So it like on this one I'm displaying like multiple flows, I like hooks, whatever content. I'm just giving you a little bit of all sides of me, but most of all the new me.
Now I know this COVID hasn't really stopped you because you're still putting out your album. So I know you're still working. Are we gonna get some music videos from you soon? I know it's gonna be a little hard because of COVID, but
Not really. I got three of them out right now on YouTube. Oh,
okay,
and on Facebook. I got three of them done. I got two videographers. One of them, he supposed to be. We supposed to be meeting up tonight to discuss the. I'm gonna have a trailer and I'm gonna have a new music video from one of the tracks on the album. Gonna get done before the album come out.
ooh, nice. So what are the three music videos you have out now?
Right now, I got Steez, Irrelevant, and the last one, Standards and Morals.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to see that new music video come out for your new album, High Peoples. Do you have a favorite song from the album that you can tell us?
Sheesh.
I know that's
I
hard, right?
don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, cause like after we get done, remember I told you I only got one more track to do and it's done. When I do that one and I go through them and listen to them, then I be like, okay, that's the one I like.
Okay.
Cause like right now I'm still tripping on how I just snapped on stand on that on the second verse. Cause I didn't have a second verse, but I was like, man, this been slapping. Like I gotta give them a little bit more on this one. And I just went crazy, went AWOL. Yes, Lord.
So let's talk about your writing process. What made your writing process different from this project than from your other projects? Because I know you're saying you got your highest moment right now. You got your A game. So how's your writing process different?
I'm in a different mindset, different mode. So I come up with different ideas, different stuff be on my mind. So that's the biggest difference. And I changed my eating habits. I'm on an organic diet right now,
Okay.
and by eating right, I think more better. So I come up
Right.
with different like all type of stuff I be coming up with.
Okay, I see you. Organic. I know a lot of people doing that now, so that's where it's at. I like that. I feel you on that. Did you keep the same beat makers you always use, or you use the new beat makers?
I run into new dudes every time. Like I go on BeatStars lately, but my cousin Young Tommy, he made majority of the beats that's on here. Earlier this year, I bought like 7, 8 beats from him. He fired too. He fired on the beats.
Nice.
So I shot with him. And Chef, my homeboy Chef, he rap and he make beats and he produce. So that's why yeah, me and his collaboration album Slight Buzz Down, that why it didn't come out yet because bruh do it all. So it take him longer than it take us to just do it first.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. I definitely need to check those guys out. That's gonna be dope. Well, thank you, Darryl D, for stopping by U3. We can't wait till your album drops. High P Post. Can you give us a roundabout date, a month that you're trying to drop the album? I know you don't have an exact date, but just a roundabout.
Just October, like it might be the first week, it might be on my birthday. I'm gonna set it for my birthday, but you know what I'm
Okay, so
saying?
sometime in October, we definitely will be looking out for that album. And I know I'm going to be one of the first to get that link. I definitely will share it and let people know that it's out because we definitely want to listen to that High P Post because I know it's going to be one of your dopest album you came out this year. I'm so happy that you're on your A game and that you are happy. I can tell your whole mood change. I can just tell by following you since, like I said, when you first came to U3 up to now, I can just tell. So I like that. That's very,
Oh yeah.
I'm proud of you right now. So congratulations.
Yeah,
And I
I'm
wish
proud
you
of you
much
too.
success. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And before we let you go, give us all your social media links and all that so people can check you out.
Yeah, you can follow me on Facebook, Darryl D Dawkins, IG, GMSC_dog, Twitter. I think I still got it up under Darryl D_Dawkins. Snapchat, just GMSC dog, all lower caps. What else? YouTube, GMSC dog. You can find my videos on there. I'm the only one, so you can't miss me. Uh,
That's good to know.
Yeah, I'm the only one on there. Like, as soon as you type it in, I pop up. What else? Goddamn SoundCloud, GMSC, dog. I barely post on there, cause everybody getting new platforms to upload on.
Now,
I
when you
just
upload your
updated
album,
it.
is it going to be underneath GSMC Doc or is it going to be under Joe Darryl?
Now it's up on the GMSC, dog.
Okay.
I had switched it. I had copyrighted Darryl D Dawkins with I think BMI, but I couldn't log into it no more. So when I copyrighted my name this time, I just copyrighted up on the GMSC dog.
Got you. Okay, so we're definitely going to look that out. Again, thank you for being on U3. It's a pleasure to have you. And this your girl, DJ Baby Blue Diamond, and we are signing out.
Being broke on the block, now I'm sipping on champagne. Some slide on I-8, the bitch staring at my pinky ring. Plenty days cook ramen noodles, now I order up chow mein. But all of this won't mean nothing, and I ain't have to walk through the rain. Step it up and you ain't stepping up. 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 Went for being broke on the block, now a nigga sip champagne. Some slide on I-8, the bitch staring at my pinky ring. Feeling me under, you feeling me? Sliding the top of the butt of my teeth. Medical gas, that's 100 a Z. Sticking and moving that work all week. Japanese free code named Charlie. Hit it out from the back bus on them cheeks. Fuck them Zans when I'm off the monkeys. And the pack they'll funky. Back in the days they used to curb me. Now they on their knees giving up lip service. You ain't get money, then what is your purpose? Figaro, bankroll, Iceman, Gervin. Caught me a vid, let it go for the Dion. For that by the bed, baby, I ain't no peon. Hand like Spink, but I ain't Leon. Money move daily, what a nigga be on. I beat the pack out, just like pack out. 34 hoes got me feeling like shit now. Rubber bull 4, I'ma lay the smack down. Whole squad E, yeah, we all gon' chat on. Went for being broke on the block. Now I'm sipping on champagne. Some slide on LA. The bitch staring at my pinky ring. Plenty days cold ramen noodles. Now I order up chow mein. All of this wouldn't mean nothing, and I ain't have to walk through the rain. Step it up, bitch, step it up. Step it up, bitch, step it up. Step it up, and you ain't step it up. Step it up, and you ain't stepping up. Went for being broke on the block. Now I'm sipping on champagne. Some slide on LA. The bitch staring at my pinky ring.
Special bulletin. I'm your president, Ronald Reagan. If any of you young men from the Bay Area can rap, we need you to do that. Step it up to your full capabilities right now. We're in a war, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I touch that TV, and I don't see none of you guys out there. Step it up. You know what this means? Turn it up a notch. And all you punks that think you can do it and are in the way, get the fuck out the way so some real men can do it. It's over with. It's over. Good